Good afternoon. Don't often say that, do I? It's usually good morning or good evening, bore da, or noswait da, but it's good afternoon today. I've been out earlier with our local church into the primary school where we live, and we've been providing refreshments for people. It's been the school sports day today. Really good. Had some great conversations with folks, and of course it's about putting the church on the map. I did a short recording. Here's a few seconds of it, and the full clip will be in this Sunday's The Church at Hiraeth. What's all this about then, Debbie?
Refreshments for the sports day at the Straits Church. From Bridge Church, we do the serving for them and to advertise the church as well.
For now though, it's cast out. My rod's already made up. That's one of the great things about that type of mentality. You can go fishing for an hour, a couple of hours, and you don't spend that much time getting ready. You just do what I've done, piece the rod together, put a maggot on, in this case, and cast out again. I don't even need to change the hook, the depth or anything, because I'm in the same place as I was on my last session. Very, very shallow. I can see right the way out there. I can spot the fish already, but as I start to trickle the maggots in, I'm sure that I'll be getting a lot more in the area. They are quite mobile at the moment. You see them passing through, but once I get that as the spot that they instinctively head for with the bait going in, I'm sure I'll get a few roach and perch on the bank. Here you go. First cast. I didn't even have a chance to move the tripod round to the other side. I like to capture different angles. And one of the species that I just mentioned, it's a tiny one. It is a pond after all. A roach. Look what I've just seen. And my next fish is, on the second cast, not a carp, but a perch. We are in an incredibly warm spell at the moment, and there will be people complaining about it. They'll be telling you, this is too hot, I can't stand this. This weather is killing me after 2 or 3 days. They're the same people who in 6 months' time will be saying, it's too cold, I can't stand this weather, it's killing me, it's too cold. And also the ones who say, it's too wet, it's not wet enough, it's very windy, maybe we could do with a bit of wind. In other words, just complain about the weather. It's a British trait, isn't it? Many people talk about the weather. When you meet people, often the initial point of conversation is, it's cold today, isn't it? Or whatever the weather may be at that particular time. However, and this is where I'm getting to, as far as fishing is concerned, whatever the conditions, just go anyway. Because as long as your bait's in the water, you've always got a chance. You can see these fish, their fins are absolutely perfect. Likewise the mouths as well. I love these sort of venues. Takes me back to when I was a child. It's about 2.5 feet deep. There's the float. I've got a shot either side, then one just a few inches below that. Nothing at all then until we come to the business end, size 14 hook and a single maggot. I have been putting 2 on some occasions, and well, they both worked, and red and white, no difference at all really. And what I am doing is each time I cast out, just prior to that, as in seconds, I throw out a few loose maggots and then cast out over the top of that. I'm taking a lot on the drop as well. I'm not showing all of them, but Another one bites the dust. Just to give you an idea of how shallow it is, I've already stated the depth, but until you get there, just inches deep. And then as you move on, that's where the fish are. Never neglect small, shallow ponds. They might have one or two surprises in them. This will be the final fish of the session. I've lost count of how many I've caught. Always a nice situation to be in, isn't it? How to debate yourself? Tight lines. I hope you have the same experience. Not throwing your fish in the water, but losing count of how many you caught.